My people, let's be honest. Many of us are running from mistakes, from regrets, from things we wish never happened to us. But you know the funny thing? The more you run from your past, the more it chases you. Hello, my love. My name is Deborah, and welcome to the Self Living. On this channel, we talk about building a good life, creating a real change, and living in a way that makes sense in Nigeria today. Don't go anywhere, because at the end of this video I'm going to share some powerful advice that has helped me personally to start living differently. You don't want to miss it. And mind you, I'm recording this video in the morning, so my neighbors might be opening their doors, might be walking past my windows, and there's going to be noise. I'm telling you guys, so I'm sorry about that in advance. Facing the weight of past. When I think about my own life, there are things I wish I could erase. Times I felt I failed myself, times I felt I disappointed people, and for a while I used to think if I just pretend it didn't happen, maybe it would disappear. But the truth is, pretending doesn't work. In Nigeria, many of us don't talk about our struggles because society is quick to judge. But here's the simple truth: your past doesn't define you. It's just one chapter in your story. There are a lot of things that has happened to me over the years, and I've tried my best to talk to people I trust, and I've talked to therapists about the things that happened to me in the past that really hurt me deeply. And I feel like if I don't talk to a therapist or I don't talk to somebody, those things are going to keep affecting me. Like, it's going to cause, because there are things that happened to me in the past that even when I sleep I dream about it. Like, I became restless. So talking to therapists helped me to heal from my past trauma. But in Nigeria, like, they didn't train us to talk to therapists, they did not train us to talk to anybody. They'll be like, don't cry, you can deal with it, you can solve the problem by yourself. But it's not really like that. And another thing that I do is, like, I just talk to random people sometimes. Like, I just talk to people that I know I'm not gonna see them again. Even if they see me, I don't care. And I'm a very expressive person. I always, like, I feel like if you gather 20 people that know me, they will tell you different part of me. They will tell you different story about me, because I always tell different people things that happen in my life so that I can heal. And it's crazy because you don't want to be like trauma dumping on people, and that is why I choose to be talking to therapists. I know they say that don't tell anybody your secrets, don't have any friend that are going to snitch on you, that are going to do. And we have seen a lot of examples of people that have friends that they tell them their secret and they expose them on the internet. But the thing is that if you don't talk to somebody about something that is going on in your life or something that you are suffering from, you're going to end up in more severe trauma, a more severe problem. Like, you're not going to be happy. So make sure that you contact therapists and talk to them. Why running never works? Running from your past is like sweeping dirt under the carpet. You might not see it today, but it's still there. For me, I noticed that ignoring my pain only made me repeat the same mistakes. And I see this with many Nigerians too. People repeat the same toxic relationships, the same money mistakes, the same choices, because they never sat down to ask themselves what lesson is hidden here. When you don't face your past, it controls you silently. For me personally, because I take a lot of pictures and I take a lot of videos, and I noticed that the same hair I make last year, I also make the same hair this year. Like, I don't know how that happened, but it always happened like that. And when it comes to relationship, boyfriend and all those things, sometimes, like, I realize that, oh, I'm dating this same guy that I dated in the past, that hurt me, that cheated on me. Like, how am I in this type of relationship again? That is pattern. But when I sat down by myself, I'm like, I'm done with this kind of this routine. I'm done with repeating the same thing, the same history over and over again. I stopped dating people. I start prioritizing my peace of mind. I start prioritizing myself, and that is when I found my boyfriend. Yay, guys, yeah, I have a boyfriend now. And he's so different from my past experience. It's different. He prioritized me, he treats me like a princess, he loved me in every way possible. Yeah, I'm telling you about the things that go on in my life so that you can understand, so that you can stop repeating the same pattern. You might not know, you might think that, oh, all these things is normal, but sit down and think like, this is the same pattern with my relationship, the same way that this my friendship has been all this while. That is what is happening all over again. Start to like think, because when you realize the truth will set you free. The power of reinvention. One of the best decisions I ever made was to stop being ashamed of what I have been through and to use it as fuel. Reinvention is not about pretending. It's about saying, yes, this is who I am. This is what I went through. This is what these people did to me. But this is not who I will continue to be. Think about it. In Nigeria, you see people who once failed JAMB 5 times, but they never give up. Today they are graduates. Some people failed in business, went broke, but stood up again, and now they employ others. The world doesn't remember the fail. It remembers the people that keep rising, that never stop. Like me, I failed JAMB twice. I still went back to school. I failed in business once. Yeah, and I'm still here, still doing my business. When you fail, when you stop doing the things that you love to do, when you give up, the world will forget you. There is a song that I always remember anytime I get so fed up with all the things that is going on, with all the failure I face. I remember the song that started all of this, my ambitions and all of these things that I'm doing today. The song is, you gotta get up, you gotta get up and make a move. Cause the world will never see you until you do. The world will not know you. They will not even remember your name if you want to be a small person. You have to keep going. It's okay to fail. When you fail, you try again. Yeah, there is no crime in trying again. I have failed multiple times, but I am not going to stop. Simple steps to start again. Reinventing yourself can feel scary, but it's actually small steps. For me, I had to change my mindset. First, I told myself, Deborah, you deserve better. Deborah, don't forget your dreams. Then I looked at my environment. If the people around me weren't pushing me forward, I had to create distance. And then I started building new habits. Small ones like reading more, saving a little, practicing kindness, speaking better. Those small steps are what create a new me. It's not magic, it's consistency. If you want to be a better version of yourself, you have to start working towards it daily. If you want to be speaking better, if you want to achieve your dreams, if you want to do better at your skill, you have to be doing all these things. Follow all these rules, it will work for you. Like I have been in this reinvention journey for years. I've always admired people that change their life, that do better, and all those things. If I tell you guys, like, all the things I have been through, like the way, all the things I have been through to be here today, you will not even believe it. Because people, when they see me, they think, oh, she's from a rich family. But no, I'm not from a rich family. I'm just a girl that keep working towards her dream, and she's not giving up. And that is the power of consistency. So you have to be consistent. You can't be, oh, I want to change my life today. You cannot do it overnight. You have to start working towards it. Building the good life you deserve. The good life is not about money alone. It's about peace of mind, respect, opportunities, and growth. Many Nigerians are chasing money without facing their inner wants. That is why even when they get money, they still feel empty. I used to be like, oh, I want a lot of money, I want to be so rich. And the first time I got my 1 million naira, I did not even feel anything. I got my first million when I was 20 years old. And it felt like nothing, because yeah, it's not about money. When somebody tell you money does not fix happiness, you will not understand it. What fix your happiness is your drive, your, like, if you have a goal, like the thing that you're working towards. And that, at that time, I was working towards opening a makeup studio for myself, and that is what I did with the money. So when you're dreaming of having a lot of money, try to have a skill, try to be educated, so that you can use the money to create generational wealth. To live the good life, you must forgive yourself, forgive others, and decide to move forward. That's the only way you can enjoy what you are building. Like me, I forgive people that hurt me. Guys, better cheap me early in the morning, this place bed that cheap, like most of the time they even come to my windows. Back to what I'm talking about. It's like, one good thing I love about me is that I forgive people, but even forgiving them, I set boundaries. Because I forgive you for hurting me doesn't mean I'm not going to like set boundaries. You're not going to hurt me again. So make sure that you forgive people, you forgive your parents, you forgive people that hurt you, your friends, and all those things. Because if you don't forgive them, you're hindering yourself from progressing, you're hindering yourself from being fully happy. My love, if you hear anything from me today, hear this. Your past is not a life sentence. It's not the end of your story. It's only the beginning of a better one. Stop running, start building. And please always make sure you watch my video to the end, because I always share something extra that might be exactly what you need for your journey. If today's message touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Share, drop a comment, and let's talk about how you can start living the good life you deserve. My name is Deborah. This is The Soft Living, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.